Okay guys, yes! Welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk with AK. And today, as always, is a good day guys, and we are at your view. Yes, and today I have my spectacular guests guys, and my number one man, Mr. Lokoko! Only God, only God. Yes guys, and also a regular face, Mr. Xavi Joseph!
Okay, it's good to be here.
Yes guys, and so I just want to hit straight to the point guys. You know, the games of the round 32 onto the round 16 has been one of the, I would say, one of the stories of the underdogs right now, currently right now. So I don't know if you guys watch all the games, right? You've seen all the game between Canada and South Africa, between Germany and Paraguay, and all these other competitive teams, or other countries. Which of these, first of all, let me ask you guys, what has been your view of the game so far? What's my view? I'll start with you, Mr. Joseph.
Okay. So the World Cup so far has been exciting, and we've seen lots of goals from top teams.
Yeah.
And then players also are really doing well. Players are coming through for their countries at this particular time. And then I so much love the World Cup because you see exciting players, young players, whom you actually want to be in the top teams.
Yeah.
Like after the whole World Cup, you want to go to big clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
they show themselves right so they can be
Exactly.
picked next time.
So like
They love scouts.
Anderson now is moving to Man City as one
Yeah.
of the expensive players in England. So we've seen lots of players really doing well. So like Morocco are one of the teams that I really love the World Cup so far because they have young players who want to really show up for their countries, and it's been exciting so far, and I really love it. So
Okay, that's a good one. So how about you, Mr. Licky?
The World Cup is as good as advertised. Before the World Cup, there was this talk about this World Cup, this edition of the World Cup being the biggest World Cup we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And of course, there are lots and lots of expectations, and so far so good. It has all lived up to expectations. We've seen a trend where countries that are more or less underdogs, we've seen them pulling off surprises and upsets.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why we love the World Cup. It gives that global stage for you to inspire not just a team but an entire country. Like Paraguay is a team that struggled to make it out of a group with Australia, Turkey, and USA.
Coming forward.
These guys were just able to skin through by getting a draw against Australia. And you see the same team, a team you could never expect to last 90 minutes against Germany, taking Germany all the way to the penalty shootouts and winning the match. So that's the reason why we love the World Cup.
Before you go back on your video, AKBet is the #1 betting platform where you play casino games and you also bet on sport matches. And you can also watch live matches on the platform. So get an account with AKBet, sign up and register, and enjoy all the fun. AKBet, #1 sponsor of this podcast.
Because of crazy stories like this.
Yeah, and stories like this make us wonder, right? Because sometimes when a game happens like this now, people are like, they were just lucky. Do you get? And that was the same thing that was said about Cape Verde when they drew their first match against Spain,
yeah.
and they were able like, this was just a lucky, maybe it's a fluke. And the same thing happened again. They played against Uruguay. The same thing happened, and they got a draw. And not just getting a 0-0 draw, but getting a score draw. You get? So now, I'm also going to ask you, do you think now for Paraguay, do you think it is a fluke, or you feel like they can actually do something coming onto the round of 16?
First, I would say no team makes it to the World Cup without actually working and fighting for it.
Yeah.
Because there are a series of qualifiers you have to play. That's why you have in South America, you have teams like Chile, teams like Bolivia, teams like Venezuela that didn't make it to the World Cup finals. So for Paraguay to be here, they actually deserve to be here. You get what I'm saying? These guys, they deserve to be here. And then making it to the round of 32, that means you have to have won some games in the group stages, right?
Yes.
And we saw how they had to come back after losing 4-0 in the opening game against USA. They had to come back. They won Turkey and had the draw against Australia and And against all odds, they are still in the competition at the expense of Germany. So I think it's high time we actually wake up to the realization that in this World Cup there are no small teams and there are no big teams. Every team that is in this World Cup is in it to actually win. Nobody is here by chance.
Okay, that's a good one. I think I would say I would agree. But sometimes when you see the way they play, it's as if they're struggling. But even I watched the game from beginning to the end, and I would tell you for a fact that Germany was actually on top of the game. Sometimes you see those things like they couldn't score a goal, they were having missed chances. I don't know what I'm saying. They're having missed chances, and you're like, oh, the same thing happened to Spain. Spain actually played a good game, but they were having missed chances, and the keeper was also good, fantastic.
He's just doing his job. That's why he's there.
Yes,
He's not there to
actually.
be a tourist. He's there to be a keeper, to prevent goals from coming in. He's doing his job.
Yes.
So yes, but yes, we do hope actually that Paraguay does not become a fluke, but actually come to do something positive in the upcoming games. Yes. So now this goes to my next question, right? Which country right now do you think is going to be the next upset in the competition? Because we've talked about Paraguay, because no one believed. I'm sure for those who are betting, people like us that normally play bet, Germany cut our ticket, and I'm sure a lot of people have already been booking. But let's say
global disaster.
Yes, it's a global disaster, and this World Cup has not been. I would say for a fact that this World Cup has not been
friendly for
bettors.
Yes,
it has not been. You cannot just pick a team like.
A lot of upsets.
Yeah.
That's the joy of football.
So right now, this is for you now. Which country now do you think will be the next upset?
Sincerely, I don't know, because you don't know how the games are going to be, how the games will go, right?
Yeah.
Just like Germany, they have top players, but then there's Paraguay, whom I only know one player from Paraguay. That's Enciso. The rest of the guys, I don't even know which teams they play for. But then they were able to knock Germany out. So you cannot really predict which team is going to like come through and which team is not going to come through. So let's just keep our fingers crossed that some of the lower teams are going to keep giving us like joy to see.
Okay.
How they
But if I may though, which low? I shouldn't use the word low. I think it's degrading on any country using the word low. But I think which based on stats, based on
underdog.
And which underdog that are to play now, because we know we have underdogs that are yet to play. Which underdogs do you think that based on how they've been playing, how they've strived to get to the point where they are, you think they will do better?
Because you know the next round is round of 16.
Yes,
right? So it's going to be really, really tough. And then everybody.
The knockout stage is tough.
So all the top teams want to make it to the finals.
Yeah.
So I cannot really give those lower teams or those underdogs like credit to say okay they're going to come through, because I know definitely those big teams will want to pull off some magic and stuff.
Okay,
like
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I believe we cannot actually say with precise accuracy that this underdog team is going to pull off an upset. But I do believe if you call them underdogs, because previously I don't think these guys are underdogs. They've done
they've moved from the level of underdogs, right?
They've done very well in major competitions. We saw them at the 2018 World Cup. We saw these guys at the 2022 World Cup. They were the ones that eliminated Brazil.
Yeah.
These guys, in no sense, would I want to call them underdogs, but based on logistics, current stats and all, people believe that Portugal are the much bigger side and Croatia are going to struggle. But I see Croatia pulling off a massive upset against Portugal.
Wow.
They might probably take the game to penalty and win, but
that's
I believe
a big one.
Croatia have it in them to pull off an upset.
I feel like Croatia, for me rather, I'll say based on the team, the way the team of Portugal have been playing, I think even a team from my village should be able to secure a win for Portugal. If the team come with their A game and they play in sync, they should be able to pull up a team from Portugal. But yes, that's just my own opinion. You guys can also put it in the comment section what you guys think. But yes, coming back, thank God you brought this question, which is taking me back to my next question, guys. Now, we've seen a lot of our top attackers right now. We have a lot of top attackers. Kylian Mbappe, Haaland. Even right now, I won't even call Messi, but Messi is playing more like an attacker these days. So I can actually put his name there as an attacker, scoring different kind of goals. Now we're talking about Portugal right now, right? Do you think, let me read, do you think lack of quality service is the reason Cristiano Ronaldo have not been scoring consistently? Do you think? I want to start from you.
You can put it that way, but then
at
the same time, Ronaldo is that player that is a one-man army. He's like, I'm just the man, like the main man for the job is just me. So I don't really need my teammates because I can really do all of those things. I can score, I can take up the ball, I can build up the play. You understand? So, but then they have top players. He needs to allow those top players to also come through for him just like the way Messi is coming through for his teammates, right? So he needs to allow those players like Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva to actually involve in the game.
Let me stop
more.
you there. I don't think as an attacker as he is, I don't think the ball even starts from him. So
The ball
who
doesn't
is
start from him.
so
But if you see, he's playing more deeper than
yeah, because
yes,
he wants to get involved in the game.
yeah.
Because these people are not actually what giving him the ball that he think he should need. Oh yeah, maybe I come now. Maybe if I see when I go pass, then if I run, when I give me, I don't know. I understand.
Okay.
Most strikers do that.
So him is just like a typical attacker, right? So but he needs like a creative midfielder like Bruno Fernandes to like, okay, just go to the box, I will drop the pass for you. But then him is coming to upset the play. He's coming to like, okay, just give me the ball, I need the ball. It doesn't work that way. You have to let them create.
So you're saying that he's at default for not allowing them to create.
Exactly. So he wants to be the main man all the time, and then it doesn't work that way because you also have star players who will definitely want to show themselves, right? Because I'm not just coming to play for you, I want to also show myself too, so that maybe my price tag will increase on the market.
But if you give me an assist, your price tag also increases.
Exactly, but then he needs to allow those players to shine as well, to show themselves, and then carry the team. He does not need to carry the team all the time.
Well, I can say this.
You understand?
Okay,
He
I can
does
say
not
this,
need to
right?
carry the team all the time.
Not to cut you short, I'm sorry, but I can say this, right? I don't really agree with your opinion, but I feel like the viewers also have to say something. Please, you have to say something concerning what you just said. And also, Mr. Lucky, please, I want to also hear from you.
Okay, never has it been done in football where one man carry an entire team, to win the World Cup.
Needs the support.
Unless that one man is actually Lionel Messi. If you're Lionel Messi, then maybe there's always an exception to rules. But the truth is, the problem Portugal have as a footballing country is more than just Ronaldo. I know the media wants to always emphasize on Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that. If we check these teams, we have players in Portugal who are exceptional players at their club sides, players who are fantastic players at their club sides, and when they come to the national team, they fail to bring that form, they fail to bring that consistency to the national team. You get what I'm saying? Ronaldo is just one man, and of course, the reason why most attackers at the World Cup are doing so well, if you watch the goal Erling Haaland scored yesterday, he had no involvement whatsoever in the build-up. All he had to do was position, get the ball, and finish. In fact, that goal was just a one-touch goal. He didn't no stress and all. So the truth is, if the services are there and Ronaldo is not scoring, then I believe we can all blame Ronaldo. As Ronaldo is past his prime, he's not doing well because you're having these chances and you're missing them. He barely gets enough chances. Like the match against Colombia, he had just two shots blocked. You get what I'm saying? Ronaldo is without any doubt the best goal scorer in the history of football. And if you have somebody like that who is a weapon up front, you should be feeding him with balls. Because if you end up having Olise has scored probably one goal in the World Cup, but the reason why Olise's name is everywhere because the assist is giving. He's creating chances, and we all Olise this, Olise that. He's not scoring a lot of goals, but the evidence are there for you to see. He's creating chances. So this guy is Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, João Neves, and everything and all. These are fantastic footballers. Vitinha is without any doubt the most complete midfielder in the world as we speak. So if you cannot translate your form at club side to the World Cup, which is the biggest stage of it all, then I believe you are actually a fluke. You are not who you think you are. So to prove that you are actually what you think you are, this is the stage. If you win the World Cup, you are not winning for Ronaldo, you are winning it for yourself. Because it will go down in history that Bruno Fernandes is a World Cup winner. They will not say Bruno Fernandes won the World Cup for Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes is a World Cup winner. You have that medal to show for it. So I really don't get why. I think the whole thing is crazy. And another thing I want to also look at the fact that these guys are doing fantastic for their club side. How come overnight they become very average players?
Very average.
So that's the problem for the Portuguese coach and the management to decipher and work on. These guys are fantastic players in the world.
The light is always on Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, that's always the case. I remember when
they do well.
I remember when Argentina lost.
They still blame him.
I remember when they lost. Argentina lost the Copa America. So Higuain had 3 clear chances in that match. 3 clear one-on-one. I'm not telling you chances that he had to struggle for. Clear-cut chances that placed on a platter of gold for Higuain. And he missed his chances repeatedly. But guess what? When they lost that final, Messi was the one that was dragged. Messi jersey was the one that was born in Buenos Aires, in the streets of Buenos Aires, Argentina. But the person that is missing the chances is there. But nobody believes that Messi should just somehow become Superman, and eventually he actually did become Superman.
Okay. Thank you. I feel like if I leave you now, you you bring Messi all over it. But yes, just to portray what you said there, and also to agree, but not in totality though, with him. Now, if you check FIFA by themselves, the most chances created for the top 20, I think 20, is it 25?
25, yeah.
25. There's no Portugal players. And these players this is FIFA for this World Cup 2026. And they don't have up to 5 chances created.
No Portuguese player.
No Portuguese player up to 5 chances created. Before you go back on your video, AkeBet is the #1 betting platform where you play casino games and you also bet on sport matches. And you can also watch live matches on the platform. So get an account with AkeBet, sign up and register and enjoy all the fun. AkeBet, #1 sponsor of this podcast.
Not the whole match.
Throughout this tournament, and they're in the round of 32.
And you have teams that are out already. You have players like Andagula who already have 8 goals contribution.
Yes.
So you understand?
And
so when you say things like Ronaldo is not giving them an opportunity, no. Okay, let's assume that Ronaldo is not even in the pitch. Or let's assume that Ronaldo is in the pitch, but there are other players you can actually create chances for, right?
Yeah.
So you don't create chances. This is what we're saying right now is not based on hate. It's based on stats, guys.
Yeah.
So you can go check it out. Just write the chances created. You see at the World Cup.
If you can't create chances, then you can't score.
You can't score.
Goals don't happen in isolation. Chances created are what leads to goals.
Yeah.
So if you don't create chances, not for Ronaldo per se,
for anybody,
any attacker, just create chances.
So if Ronaldo were missing those chances, it would have been that
Turkey as a country scored just 3 goals at the World Cup.
Yeah,
the 3 goals they scored was the last match against USA. But people like Andagula has 7 chances.
7 chances already.
He was creating chances that were not scoring them. But it's an obvious fact that he was creating chances. But
this team are not like creating chances.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have. That's why I actually wanted you to answer this question. That's why. He will still not succeed.
Because no chances created.
So how would you have Vitinha and João Neves, Bruno, Bernardo Silva, all these midfielders, and you don't have any chance to create? So it's not a Portugal cannot succeed, or Ronaldo cannot even score a goal
in isolation. Now.
In isolation,
you need these chances to be created.
So in any ways, we are going. That's what I say. You can also put in the conversation. What do you guys think? Because these are things that everybody have been saying, but nobody has actually brought the stat to actually check the matters. Yes, Ronaldo is old. We've said it here before that he should be benched and come into the second half. I'm the top Ronaldo fan. Everybody knows I'm a top Ronaldo fan, but I always agree.
The coach is going to do that.
No, even if he doesn't do it, the thing is, Ronaldo might not have the speed, the agility, might not be what he was in his prime. But the truth still remains that if Ronaldo
factor
is in a match, the defenders are very cautious.
Yes.
How they overlap, how they move, because they know that this person here is going to punish you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a defender and you play Ramos, if Ramos is that good, someone gave me an insight. If Ramos, people are saying Ramos is so good, why would he be on the bench for PSG? If he's so good, Dembele, because Ramos no good, Dembele from wing they play top 9 for PSG. If he was that good, Dembele would have been on the wing.
He has gone to AC Milan, right?
Yes. You see players like Mayulu, probably 18 or 19, getting more game time in that number 9 role ahead of Ramos because he's not good. Yeah. If you are that good, then you play at your club side. Yeah. So it's not an issue about Ronaldo or not. You know what I'm saying? If let's say Haaland was in Portugal, then we can all say Ronaldo should be on the bench. And Haaland did it, and Haaland is scoring.
Yeah.
No evidence. Ronaldo still remains the most complete attacker that Portugal has.
Right now.
We may not like it.
We may not like it, but that's the truth. That's the truth, actually.
So it's high time they start creating chances for the guy to score, and the better for all of them. If not, they will lose against Croatia and they will go back home.
Yes.
As I'm going back, Ronaldo is going back home to his 5 Ballon d'Ors. He's going back home to his 5 Champions League. He's going back home to all his accomplishments. You should go back home to your mediocre careers. You don't know who live football is today. He has paid his dues. His name is there in the sands of time. You that are doing anti-Ronaldo as his teammates, what do you have to show for it in your career?
Against him.
The green one and the all. Look at them. What do you have to show in your career? You are fighting someone like Ronaldo. The Ten Hag and the all.
I feel like guys, as he said, I feel like dancing. He has never said anything good. He has never said it. Right now, I feel like dancing, guys.
The Ten Hags and the all. Where is your career now? There are some players you do not. Before you talk about Ronaldo, I just have a career. I don't have issues. This one like Henry talks about Ronaldo.
Yes, he has
one Champions
in
League.
as much, even Zlatan.
Zlatan should not be talking about Ronaldo. Zlatan
No,
has
no,
not-
he can actually say a little bit.
No, he don't have the. Zlatan should not be talking when
He
people
has
like Ronaldo are
played-
talking.
He has no World Cup goals now. Zlatan.
He doesn't work up goals.
So
He hasn't won the
there's no
Champions
World
League.
Cup goals. He has not won the Champions League.
You,
So
the only thing he has won in his career that is of you don't want the Euros, you have not won the
It's
Nations
only,
League.
it's only
Europa League.
Europa League.
So you don't have to talk about Ronaldo. People like that should not talk about Ronaldo. You should talk about something else.
Okay, guys, we have come to our time here. So thank you. You've heard all we have to say. You can also put in your own contribution, opinions in the comment section, guys. Do not keep it dry, guys. So yes, that is it for today. You guys know how we always do it. I have my questions for you all every day. I have 5 questions, and I'll be asking it from 1. Number 1, which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets in FIFA World Cup history? Which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets in FIFA World Cup history?
Wow,
Wow.
this is crazy. I'll go.
Wow.
Hi, I'll go Oliver Kahn. Germany.
Okay, Oliver Kahn. What will you go with?
Go Barthez for
Barthez.
France.
Is that your final answer?
I think I'll change.
What you change?
Iker Casillas, Spain.
Okay.
Barthez.
Boom. Okay. Wrong. The answer is Peter Shilton from England.
England, yeah, shit.
Yes. Has the highest clean sheet.
Go for it.
Okay, number 2. Which player scored the fastest goal in UEFA Champions League history? Which player scored the fastest goal in UEFA Champions League history?
This one, oh,
Oh,
Fastest goal
yeah.
ever.
Fastest goal.
Yes.
Fastest hat-trick, I know. I don't know.
Fastest goal in
But
what do you
I'll
think?
go Sadio Mane.
Champions League history. I'll go
Yes.
Paolo Maldini.
Paolo Maldini. Sadio Mane. Okay, guys. No, the answer is Roy Mackay.
Mackay.
Roy Mackay actually played for Bayern, and that was in 2007. Okay, number 3. Which club did George Weah represent when he won the Ballon d'Or? Which club did George Weah represent when he won the Ballon d'Or?
That's easy now. AC Milan.
Is this now? Is it true? Are you sure?
AC Milan.
Are you sure? And the answer is correct. Okay, AC Milan. Okay, number 4. Who was the first player to score in 5 different FIFA World Cup? The first player to score in 5 different FIFA World Cup.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Which one? That one.
What's the answer?
Ronaldo.
Okay, guys, yes, that is the answer. Now you are saying it's good. Don't worry. Number 5. Which player has the most appearance in the UEFA Champions League history? Which player has the most appearance in UEFA Champions League history?
UCL.
Which player has the most appearance in UEFA Champions League history?
UCL. I'm thinking Sergio Ramos, yeah.
Sergio Ramos.
Most Champions League appearances. Most Champions League for the longest.
Ramos, you answer?
Ramos.
I'll go.
I didn't think between Ramos and Neuer. For Neuer,
Manuel Neuer. Yeah, he can be up there.
he should be up because he has
Be up there.
he's been playing since
He's
the
still
Shackle
playing.
and he's still active.
Yeah, he's still active. So
Or I'll go Ramos.
Neuer for me.
Bam! The answer is wrong. The answer is still Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, guys. The answer, you guys know. Yes, you guys know what we do here. This is AK Talk. You guys know if you want to stay and see us, please make sure you follow us, make sure you subscribe, make sure you keep on being active, guys. And yes, thank AKBet for sponsoring this podcast, guys. Do well to use and play the game. And today, guys, we'll be having a blow of the game where Croatia will be taking on what? Portugal, and there's a lot of clubs will be taking on. Let me even read it out for you so you people know, understand. Because, guys, we cannot be missing out on what? On the World Cup. Yes. So, yes, Croatia will be taking on Portugal, and we'll be having, I think this, okay, Portugal, and we'll be having England, Congo. Yes, England, Congo. Belgium is also playing Senegal today.
Not like early morning back.
Yeah, that'll be like early in the morning. and USA bonus. I'm sorry, Croatia is not taking on Portugal today,
Yeah,
guys. It's not
tomorrow.
today, it's tomorrow. But Spain will be taking on Austria tomorrow too. So yes, these are the games we have. Belgium is taking on Senegal. Guys, Africans have been doing well, so we expect them to actually keep on doing well. Morocco is there, so we pray for more Africans to be in the game. So yes, thank you guys for staying. See you next time.